Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to have your attention for the safety briefing. As an essential part to ensure the health, safety and well-being of the entire university community and their visitors, please direct your attention to the screens above as we share with you the emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency such as fire, explosion, bomb threat, or any other emergencies, the alarm will ring continuously. Do not panic. Everyone must evacuate the building by way of the safest and closest emergency exit. Please leave the building quickly and calmly. Do not use the lifts. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. There are 9 emergency exits on each floor for this building. Make your way to the assembly point as shown. Walk quickly and calmly to the designated assembly point. Do not re-enter the building until instructed. Emergency equipment such as stretchers and wheelchairs are available at level 3 and lower ground floor for those who require them. AEDs or automated external defibrillators are available at level 2 and level 4. Always be safe. Thank you for your attention.
Your health and safety are important as we are not entirely free from COVID-19. Therefore, it is important for us to adhere to the SOP strictly. Please exit the Mei Ling Young Auditorium once the ceremony ends, as it will be closed for sanitization. Procession of Graduates. Academic Procession. Grand Procession. Audience, please stand. Audience, kindly be seated. A warm welcome to Yang Berbahagia, Academician Datin Paduka Setia, Datuk Dr. Aini Idris, Pro-chancellor, International Medical University. Yang Berusaha, Professor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice-Chancellor. Yang Berbahagia, Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Abu Bakar Sulaiman, Chairman of IMU Group. Members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, distinguished guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. This ceremony is live streamed via Zoom. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to parents who are attending this ceremony virtually. The convocation ceremony will begin with the recital of the Dua.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم اللهم إنا نسألك معجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والسلامة من كل إثم والغنيمة من كل بر والفوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. O Allah, you are the Lord of the seven skies and all the things beneath it, and the seven planets. O Allah, you are the most merciful of all those capable of showering mercy. You are the Lord of the weak, and you are my own Lord. O Allah, you are the beneficent who endlessly showers the creation with all nourishment and blessings, and the one who generously rewards those who live in harmony with your divine will. O Allah, give us the love which you had blessed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah's peace and blessings be upon him and his family members, companions, and may Allah bless them all. O Allah, we ask for mercy from you by which you will guide our hearts and bless us with hearts that touch and cleanse our heart of the sickness of arrogance and pride, and be it one which is sincere and humble. O Allah, we seek goodness and piety from you for the IMU's convocation ceremony today on the 25th of June 2022 at the International Medical University, Bukit Jalil, Kuala Lumpur. O Allah, ease and bless this ceremony for us and make every one of us benefit from this event. O Allah, bless all our graduates and guide them to the path of excellence, shower them with mercy and inspire them with good conduct. We as the IME community are proud of all our graduates and their achievements. They are the future generation and leaders for the communities and for the nation. O Allah, shower them with your endless blessings and compassion. O Allah, bless the management team of IMU, the lecturers and the staff of IMU, and those who have involved either directly or indirectly in helping the graduates to become wiser with knowledge, skills, and high quality attitudes. They have contributed endlessly for the students, university, and the community. Allahumma ahsin aqibatana fil umuri kulliha وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة ودعوانا وأن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Announcement of the purpose of the congregation by Vice-Chancellor of the International Medical University.
The purpose of this congregation is to confer the degrees of the Doctor of Philosophy in Medical and Health Sciences, Master of Science in Medical and Health Sciences, Master of Science in Public Health, Master of Science in Molecular Medicine, Master of Science in Analytical and Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Master in Pharmacy Practice, Master in Health Professions Education, Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Management, Master of Science in Acupuncture, Postgraduate Diploma in Implant Dentistry, Postgraduate Diploma in Endodontics, Postgraduate Diploma in Prosthodontics, Postgraduate Diploma in Diabetes Management and Education, Postgraduate Certificate in Health Professions Education, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor in Medical Sciences Honors, Bachelor of Science Honors in Psychology.
Official opening of the convocation ceremony by the Pro-chancellor. May we invite Yang Berbahagia Academician, Datin Paduka Setia, Datuk Dr. Aini Idris to officially open the convocation ceremony.
I declare the convocation ceremony of the university open.
Addressed by the Vice-Chancellor. May we invite Yang Berusaha Professor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice-Chancellor, to deliver his speech.
Yang Berbahagia Academician Datin Paduka Setia Datuk Dr. Aini Idris, Pro-Chancellor International Medical University, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Abu Bakar Sulaiman, Chairman of the IMU Group, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, members of the faculty, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, distinguished guests, parents, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IMU's Convocation 2022. This year's ceremony is very significant as we celebrate our 30th anniversary. The chosen theme of nurturing leaders today aptly reflects why we are here this morning, to celebrate the successes of our graduates who are about to begin a new adventure as they enter their next phase of life and where they will become leaders in their chosen fields. Apart from celebrating our graduates, we also want to acknowledge the support system that has enabled our graduates to reach this far. Parents, family, friends, faculty and staff members of the IMU. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last few months, we've all started to reclaim some normalcy in our lives. Face-to-face meetings are gathering momentum, and businesses have gone back to full operating hours. And many of us have managed to balik kampung for the festival and religious holidays for the first time in 2 years. Yet, in moving forward, we must not forget the lessons that we have learned, the stories, and the actions that we have embraced to get through the challenges that COVID-19 threw at us, individually and as an institution of higher learning. Throughout this strange and unprecedented journey, the IMU has set in motion many initiatives to make sure we deliver our promise to provide the best quality education and to ensure the student learning experience is maintained. Some of such initiatives took the form of digital transformation, And while hybrid learning is not new to the IMU, the pandemic generated an urgency to push forward the development of digital tools, such as virtual and augmented reality, allowing us to make learning more immersive and more engaging. It was important that the pandemic did not succeed in stealing any of the joys and learnings of being a student in IMU, and that those graduating today are as prepared as any other cohorts, past and present. Ladies and gentlemen, with every challenge faced, there will also be an opportunity for us to innovate and improve ourselves. Here at IMU, we continuously aspire to provide quality and relevant education that is sustainable not only for our students, but also for the institution and society. In the last year, IMU has achieved many goals. To highlight a few, these include consecutively receiving its international re-accreditation from the International Society of Biomedicine for our biomedical sciences program, and launching an interactive online module that we developed together with the Ministry of Health around patient safety. At the IMU, we take pride in being able to adapt to society's evolving needs, and this has led us to update our existing programs where necessary. Among others, this includes the implementation of our new MBBS curriculum and the dental curriculum 2021. In answering society's growing thirst for all things digital, we recently launched the first digital health degree in Malaysia that integrates information and communication technology, data analytics, and healthcare, and will welcome its first intake in July 2022. This initiative opens up new opportunities for the next generation of students, especially those outside of science-based backgrounds. My dear graduates, the transition from university life to the workforce has always been very challenging. Even more so since the pandemic hit, one which the World Health Organization has described as a once-in-a-century health crisis, warning that the effects of which will be felt for decades to come. Many changes have been seen, lived, and experienced on a personal level, as a nation, and as a global community. What started off as a statistic became reality when close friends and families were impacted by COVID. The crisis has driven home the point that we at IMU has always worked towards, to nurture healthcare professionals who are well-trained and future-ready. Healthcare professionals who are armed with the required skills, and more importantly, the desire to constantly upgrade themselves with the latest skills the industry has to offer. In terms of being future-ready and digitally adapt, in the days preceding the pandemic, the IMU has introduced big data analytics into our programs to prepare you, our graduates, to be more digitally savvy and in order to make digital advances such as telemedicine and telehealth. But while these hard skills are critical, the positive culture of service is even more important. This is why at the IMU, we ensure that you also immerse in much needed soft skills such as communication, time management, emotional resilience, and leadership roles. Continue to further consolidate these qualities and practice them throughout your career. Graduates, it was evident that both the mental and physical health of frontliners have taken a toll from COVID, many facing burnouts and emotional distress. This raises the urgency and importance to have greater self-awareness and builds emotional resilience to manage one's own health. Pay attention and be cognizant of your own mental health. Learn to recognize the signs that you are overwhelmed and don't be reluctant to seek help. Reach out and stay connected with your alma mater and the alumni. There is always someone ready to share their experiences and know-how and who can be your sounding board. Take care of yourselves so that you can take care of the community better. Wherever your paths lead you, remember that you are the product of unique circumstances. You have overcome the challenges of the pandemic, and that is a tribute to your commitment, your resilience, and your determination. Our success in the future lies in how well we can consolidate our experiences in the past. Use what you have learned within these halls as a base for you to spread your wings and fly high into the future. To all our graduates here today, as you go forth to build a successful career, may you continue to do yourself, your family, and IMU proud. Thank you very much.
Addressed by the Pro-chancellor, may we invite Yang Berbahagia Academician Datin Paduka Setia Datuk Dr. Aini Idris to deliver her speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera. Yang berusaha Profesor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice Chancellor. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Abu Bakar Sulaiman, Chairman IMU Group. Members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, members of the faculty, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk-datuk, datin-datin, distinguished guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Graduates, parents, family and friends, a warm welcome to this important day for all of us. Today we celebrate not just the successes of our students, but also the recognition of the failed endeavors, as it is all these experiences combined that we move forward and enables us to form wisdom, resilience, and adaptability. Ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic brought the people together in a way that nothing else in modern history has been able to. We all cheered as the global community for the efforts of frontliners. We extended helping hands to those in need, and we shared notes and experiences with each other across borders. It also spurred much innovation from the way we learn, the way we shop, the way we eat, the way we communicated, and the way we live. Yet, it had also left deep scars socially, economically, emotionally, and mentally. We have all experienced loss. Around the world, the handling of the crisis by governments and health authorities has made people question the integrity of the healthcare system with many accusations and criticisms, some based on facts, others on a plethora of misinformation and misinterpretations. Fueled by this, there is an increasing level of accountability that people are demanding from the medical and healthcare community. This breakdown of trust has many implications as the healthcare industry moves forward. For one, the pandemic has accelerated the use of technology, from tracing mechanisms to telehealth and integrated systems that link personal data from all aspects of our life. This poses a huge security risk to all our patients, one that we need to take responsibility for in parallel to their physical health. It is important for us to ask ourselves, how can we work hand in hand with the relevant sectors and the authorities to handle this massive amount of information and data with accountability and responsibility? COVID-19 has also shone a spotlight on the cost of healthcare and great divide between the haves and the have-nots. Since the vaccines were released, there has been much talk about the seemingly unequal distribution among nations, the commercialization of this vaccination, and even the necessity of boosters. This trust gap is a reflection of the public's awareness of doctors' recommended treatment plans. Many have a hard time truly feeling that their doctor has their best interests at heart and are not merely a part of the capitalist healthcare business. Dear graduates, when you enter this new world ahead of you, you will find that more than ever before, you will need to navigate the awareness of the public, to walk with them through their worries, to clarify myths with facts, and to assuage their fears. You will need to build trust from the ground up. Where did we go wrong? And how can we start to rebuild this trust? I do not have an absolute answer to this, but I do know that it is a long road and we have to start it together. If we all do our part, if we all embody the oath that we make at the start of our journey to always serve the community, we can all, in our different roles, make a difference. Values reflect our sense of right or wrong. They help us grow and develop. They help us create the future we want. The decisions we make every day, all our actions, the way we treat our parents, siblings, friends, colleagues, community, clients, and patients are a reflection of our values. IMU's core values are from the word trust, T-R-U-S-T. Trust builds tomorrow's leaders. Let the IMU's core values of trust be your pride. T is for trustworthy. Be trustworthy and stand for integrity, reliability, and commitment. Be responsive to change and to the people's needs. Be united to achieve the common goal. Be committed to providing outstanding service and stay tenacious in the pursuit of excellence. These words are not just words on posters or on wall murals to be left behind in the hallways of IMU. Embody these values. Make it the context in which you work from. Trust should dictate your ways of being and the words that you say. Remember that trust is interrelated with accountability. It should form your actions and the thoughts in your head. This will carry you through your career, and your actions will be a testament to all that you have learned and experienced in IMU as a student. Dear graduates, looking at all of you, I'm reminded of the time when I first graduated, long time ago. In fact, more than 40 years ago. There was excitement and a sense of accomplishment. I felt pride that I have made good on all the sacrifices that my parents had made for me. I was looking forward to serve and to give my best to my family, to the community, to the work that I was entrusted with, and to myself. When you walk through these doors, you will meet people from many different backgrounds and beliefs. And the key to reaching out to them is to ask yourself, if I needed help, how would I want them to treat me? If my parents needed help, how would I want them to treat my parents? Think deeply, reflect it in yourself. so that you would treat them the same way that you want them to treat you and your parents, the persons closest to you. Having the empathy and compassionate are very important. Thus, in your career, your clients, customers, and your patients' best interests should always be at the center of your intentions. I hope that all of you feel the same pride and excitement in yourself for reaching this stage in your lives, as shared by your parents, your lecturers, and loved ones today. Be thankful to your parents for their love and sacrifices. I wish you all the best in whatever path that you have chosen, and as you step out of this hall today, remember, this is not the end of the journey, it is only the beginning. Thank you.
Yang berbahagia, Datuk Pro-Chancellor, I certify to you and the Board of Governors of the International Medical University that all candidates now to be presented and those others listed in the graduation program have fulfilled the conditions of the university for admission to the degrees indicated in the program.
Conferment of degrees for School of Postgraduate Studies. May we invite Associate Professor Dr. Tan Eng Lai, Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies, to read the names of the graduates. Conferment of the Doctor of Philosophy in Medical and Health Sciences.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Doctor of Philosophy in Medical and Health Sciences. Amy Chong Siu Ping. Thesis title, Post-Translational Modification of Proteins Involved in Glutamine Metabolism by Acetylases and Deacetylases in Breast Cancer Cell Lines under Hypoxia. Anupa Sivakumar. Thesis title, Development and Evaluation of Nano-Emulsion containing curcumin and autocotrienol-rich fractions for transdermal delivery to improve therapeutic effects in breast cancer.
Conferment of the Masters of Science in Medical and Health Sciences.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master of Science in Medical and Health Sciences. Leslie Phua Jia Wei. Thesis title, Regulation of Nasopharyngeal Carcinoma Survival by P38 Mitogen Activated Protein Kinase. Watana, anak perempuan W. Sunda, thesis title, Validation of Malnutrition Identification Tools Against Clinical Outcomes in Hospitalized Cardiac Patients with and without Diabetes.
Conferment of the Masters of Science in Public Health.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master of Science in Public Health. Abigail Dayang Needen. Afra Nahiza binti Muhammad Muzamil. Lim Sin Ji. Shazato Shasmin binti Samsudin.
Conferment of the Masters of Science in Molecular Medicine.
Yang berbahagia Dato' Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master of Science in Molecular Medicine. Agnes Granuer. Ashraf Hakim Zulkarnain bin Asman. Firdaus bin Hariri.
Conferment of the Masters of Science in Analytical and Pharmaceutical Chemistry.
Yang berbahagia Dato' Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master of Science in Analytical and Pharmaceutical Chemistry. Chin Boni. Eddie Yi Chung An. Samantha Valerie Anna Unting.
Conferment of the Masters in Pharmacy Practice.
Yang berbahagia Dato' Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master in Pharmacy Practice. Ho Kim Ho. Lai Mong Hui. Leong Hui Wen. Liu Yi Li. Navina Chetty Anand. Teh Sin Wei.
Conferment of the Masters in Health Professions Education.
Yang berbahagia Dato' Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master in Health Professions Education. Agus Iwan Foet. Amila Muhammad Abdul Kadir. Kata Zainal Pakcik.
Conferment of the Masters of Business Administration in Healthcare Management.
Yang berbahagia Dato' Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Management. Abdul Razak bin Abdul Khalid. Etsy Bronson anak Matthew. Jasdeep Singh anak lelaki Inderjit Singh. Ketiga, anak perempuan Belu. Nabila binti Osman. Nityanantam, anak lelaki Perma. And Ui Su Yin.
Conferment of the Masters of Science in Acupuncture.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Master of Science in Acupuncture, Chan Si Yun. Dewa Nandini Krishnan. Go Chin Leon. Liu Chen Yong. Lu Yuta.
Conferment of the Postgraduate Diploma in Implant Dentistry.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the postgraduate diploma in implant dentistry. Dinesh anak lelaki Santana Krishnan. Kendrick Ang Roymond.
Conferment of the Postgraduate Diploma in Endodontics.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the postgraduate diploma in endodontics. Ashwin Raja, anak lelaki Vignesh Warren.
Conferment of the Postgraduate Diploma in Prosthodontics.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the postgraduate diploma in prosthodontics. Han Yi Chin.
Conferment of the Postgraduate Diploma in Diabetes Management and Education.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the postgraduate diploma in diabetics management and education. Angela Te Li Ling. Nadira binti Muhammad Khair. To Pek Kiam.
Conferment of the Postgraduate Certificate in Health Professions Education.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the postgraduate certificate in health professions education. Tata Am. Xiao Liang Lin. Rohit Kunat Menon.
Conferment of degrees for School of Medicine. May we invite Professor Ian Martin Simons, Dean, School of Medicine, to read the names of the graduates.
Yang Berbahagia, Dato Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduands the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Aisha Nuril Hayat Diko. Alyssa Sonia binti Ali Munawar. Andrew Brendan Lee Yi Zien. Audrey Leong Wai Ling. Chen Woon Kong. Chu Tse Peng. Chong Wei Ting. Chong Ke Min. Chong Gap Leong. Chua Li Jia. Davasurya Selvamani. Elaine T. Giok Ting. Elena Kaur Ingje. Ethan Lin Cheng Ming. Farah Khalida binti Yahya. Gan Ming Yi. Gadia Uvimi Kashadi Weligamige. Gayatri anak perempuan Sanggaraja. Go Queen Ling. Jefferson Clifford Jemmy Elias Jimmy. Jeslinda Sharon Anak Perempuan Sinapan Ananthan. Joseph Lau Tiung Sheng. K. Gayatri Anak Perempuan Kuparedi. Kang Wei Sean. Kasturi Anak Perempuan Selvan. Katharina Asha Raj. Kavitha Sri Anak Perempuan Loganaitha. Khadija Abdullah. Kapagam Anak Perempuan Gobu. Hu Chao Wei. Kisalini Devi Anak Perempuan Pothajaru Elias Raju. Kok Jen Wun. Lao Yi Ling. Lee Bai Han. Lee Wee Min. Lee Jia Un. Lee Jia Jia. Lee Jin Yun. Lee Kun Se. Lee Su Jin Cherry. Leong Ka Sin. Liu Ka Yi. Lim Wei Fen. Lo Yi Heng. Lo Wei Min. Lo Eng Jia. Lai Wei Ching. Mark Lo Win Shun. Mariam binti Mohammed Razali. Muhammad Adnan Gaus. Ng Ching Ying. New Ping Kiat. Nur Farahin binti Mohammed Fauzi. Nurul Hayani binti Makbul Ahmed. Hang Yu Sin. Pavitran Deva Anaklalaki Muniandi. Priyanka Anak Perempuan Ravichandran. Rina Lily Supia. Safia Mohammed Ramzi. Salima binti Sakul. Sito Yi Hong. Shamalki Humudu Marcelino. Gina Said. Simadeep Singh Anak Lelaki Surinder Singh. Wo. Sunanta anak perempuan G. Gobu. Sushnita Sabrina Raj. Tan Shang Yi. Tan Yu Sin. Te Ja Un. Te Sin Yi. Vanessa Lee Yan Yi. Wei Mei Wei. Wei Zi Shen. Wong Jia Hui. Yo Ying Sin. And Yo Kai Suen.
Conferment of the Bachelor in Medical Sciences Honours.
Yang Berbahagia Dato Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor in Medical Sciences Honours. Lee Kai Pin. Lo Pei Lin Narissa. Mariam Ali Ibrahim Ali Hassan. Wei Yu Ming.
Conferment of the Bachelor of Science Honours in Psychology.
Yang Berbahagia Dato Pro-Chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor of Science Honours in Psychology. Eileen Lee. Sha Wen Deirdre Zineid Pereira. Kin Kia Moon Win. Sin E. And Johanna Vashnia.
Addresses by representatives of the convocating classes.
Yang berbahagia, Academician Datin Paduka Setya, Dato Dr. Annie Edris, Pro-chancellor, International Medical University, Yang Berusaha Professor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice-Chancellor, and Yang Bahagia Tan Sri Dato Dr. Abu Bakr Suleiman, Chairman IMU Group, members of Board of Governors, members of Senate, members of faculty, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Dato, Datin, distinguished guests, my dear IMU colleagues, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you all. I am Anupa Shivakumar and I'm very honored to deliver the speech on behalf of my fellow postgraduates. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is a courage that counts, said by Winston Churchill. Before I start, I would like to thank all my supervisors for being with us throughout this turbulent journey, not mentioning the pandemic travel as well. So may I request my postgraduate to stand up and give a big lot of applause to our supervisors to show our gratitude and complete appreciation. Thank you. Great sacrifices come from hard work and dedication. Now take a moment and savor this reward for all those late night experiments, day-long discussions, planning the bench work, and also running between the work and the house and taking care of so many errands. And adding to this comes the various movement control orders, which made this journey even more a challenging one. This is a period where we missed all our fun. We were also unable to meet our dear and near ones. And the reward of all these sacrifices is to be here and look back into our journey and reminisce on. Well done, my dear postgraduate students. Congratulations. I feel so blessed and lucky enough to choose to deliver the speech in front of you all present here. Feeling a bit emotional and also speechless during this event, as this is a very momentous day to each one of us attending this graduation. But we all know, and I think you all agree with me, that IMU is and was an instrumental to all our successes. Interestingly, every postgraduate has a story to tell after he or she has been graduated. It's a period of knowing yourself, knowing your potential as a researcher and scholar, which eventually leads to wisdom that adds crown to our knowledge. At this very moment, each one of us, our heart throbs to thank all the people who are very much helping us and giving us both mental and physical support throughout the postgraduate period. It was not easy though. First and foremost, our families who are with us day and night, they know our determination and hard work. So wholehearted appreciation and love towards our family. And the word thank you is not enough to describe our gratitude. Of course, next to family stands our friends as angels. I would always refer to them as refer them to as magical as angels. They were there with us always to lend their hand and support in whichever way possible, and always instill the positive vibration in us so that we run towards the end of achieving our own dreams. I will definitely fail if I don't thank our lab staffs who were always there with us to attend in whenever and whichever way possible when we ran into a trouble. On this occasion, a very special thank you to our security guards, IMU security guards, who were guarding us very well on the grounds of our university. And I have seen them during the pandemic. They have rendered an awesome support to us whenever we walked in and out of the lab. Even in the middle of the night, they made sure that we are all safe. Hats off to our security guards. Definitely the word roller coaster was there in my mind for the last 6 to 7 years. And it has been unprecedented. Every postgraduate student who graduates from IMU is very special and valuable to the society and community. Of course, because they are trustworthy. I can imagine how all your family members and friends, as well as your fellow batchmates, those who are sitting around you, must be feeling right now. I can see them all happy faces and even happy tears out of them now, because they are the one who has witnessed our hard work and determination close by. Dear postgraduate students, the degree that we are receiving today is absolutely the fruit of dedication and hard work that we have pursued today. Some of us may experience ordeals, and even to a point where we have thought of just quitting this program. But believe me, all the powers in the form of family and friends and our IMU colleagues, all has helped us to achieve to this day where we are reminiscing and standing in this most awesome venue to receive our rewards. We are a special bunch of postgraduates, I would say. I would insist telling #IMU postgraduates. That is a trend now. I would say, as we started our journey during the pre-COVID era, which started very smoothly, but unfortunately we were stuck and we had a turbulent journey during the pandemic period. But still, we determined IMUNs didn't give up. #IMUNs didn't give up. And we mastered the art of working in a challenging period. Today we are here proudly getting our rewards, like masters and doctoral degrees from IMU. We are officially being recognized that we are well versed in our subject expertise. Not just theoretically, but also critical thinking and also resolving the practical issues by using research as a powerful tool. I would like to conclude my speech by quoting Michelle Obama, who once said, "For me, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as a forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously towards a better self. The journey doesn't end, and we don't stop our journey as well. We make IMU flag fly high and come out with colors and do a great job. The beginning is now." Thank you so much.
A very good morning to everyone. It is an honor to be given the privilege to speak at the IMU Convocation ceremony in conjunction with IMU's 30th anniversary celebrations. My name is Priyanka Ravichandran, and I'm a graduate of the MBBS program. I would like to take the pleasure of welcoming all parents, students, families, and members of the faculty. Every one of you today have made a lasting impact on the graduates who sit before you. Graduation is the day that represents the beginning of one chapter of life and the end of another. When I walked into IMU for the first time and stood in this very hall for the orientation program back in 2017, I couldn't help but wonder if I had chosen the right university or the right course. Many people told me medicine was an arduous journey. But today, as I walk into the same hall, I know with conviction that I made the right decision. I would not have become the person I am today if not for the experiences I gathered from IMU. I have grown both emotionally and intellectually because of the exposure this university creates for its students. Right from self-directed learning to always remembering to give back to society, IMU surely has taught us well and molded us to be holistic individuals. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the parents, grandparents, and guardians of all graduates. I speak on behalf of all of them when I say that our success today is the result of the hard work and the values you have instilled in us. The most priceless gift a parent can ever give their child is the gift of education. So thank you for being so generous and awarding us that. I'd also like to thank all our siblings who are God's blessings to us as we are to them. A gift to the heart, a friend to the spirit, and a golden thread to the meaning of life. When the path seemed long and hard, my family held my hand and assured me that I didn't have to walk alone. As young adults, we may at times be difficult to understand, but that's just us figuring out life, knowing full well that we have our families by our sides, regardless of what happens. So thank you for allowing us the room to grow as we pave our own paths in this world. I now request all convocating graduates to rise and give a round of applause to our parents, grandparents, guardians, and families who have given their all in ensuring that we stand here today. Thank you for being our pillars of support. Because of y'all, we laugh a little harder, cry a little less, and smile a whole lot more. We are also blessed to have been mentored by legends and giants in their own fields. To our professors, lecturers, and members of staff, you've played a pivotal role in our lives, and we are infinitely indebted for the knowledge you have imparted onto us tirelessly. Thank you for keeping the fire burning in us constantly fueled and challenging us to do better every day. We've thanked everyone who has been part of this journey. But this journey would not have been possible without one very important person in all our lives. Any guesses? Yes, here's to thanking ourselves. We've stumbled, we've fallen, but we got back up and we never gave up. Each of the convocating graduates today have a story to tell, a story unique to us. We've had our share of good and bad times, moments we've cherished and lessons we have learned. But with each passing day, we have only grown to become better people with a genuine intention of treating others with kindness and compassion. Today, we celebrate the grit, determination, and perseverance in every one of us, because without which, today wouldn't have been possible. So a huge round of applause to us for making it till here. A few years ago, we all came in with dreams and aspirations. Today, we leave with even bigger ambitions. In this span of time, we have formed many important bonds. Friends are angels who lift us to our feet when our wings have trouble remembering how to fly. We sailed on this journey with our friends, who were the first shoulders we leaned on when something uneventful happened, and the first person we shared our joy with. From waking each other up and rushing for classes, to burning the midnight oil together, with coffee of course, we wouldn't have made it this far if not for them. Those times in university really felt like the best. But like most good things, they all come to an end for the better. Once we hurl our caps, we'll all have to leave the comfortable premises of our university and things will change. We will no longer be within a protected environment and will have to face everything on our own. We will all be on different paths pursuing our own goals, but will stay connected by the memories we have made over this span of time. 30 years down the lane, when we look back at pictures and reminisce, we will remember the love and joy we shared. Before I end, remember, at any point of life, if you ever hit a speed breaker and life seems to have come to a halt, allow yourself to take a break and be guided by what drives your soul and fuels your passion. As cliched as it may sound, live life to its fullest, laugh until your tummy's hurt, and love until you can love no more, because you owe yourself that much at least. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. You made it.
Congratulations to all of you. All the students, dedicate the song to your parents. Mom, Dad, we love you.
And oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and see the world with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountain. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas, and I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can bear. There is no life without its without its hunger. So imperfectly, but when you go, and I feel you wonder. Sometimes I think a day's eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas, and I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. We really love you, all the parents here. Guys, give her a round of applause. You raise me up. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Congratulations, all of you guys.
Today is your day. Let's dance with us, okay? Next song. Let's roar together.
Used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Tears are out the bone and make me mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that every girl I had to choose. Let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. Come on, held me down, but I got up. They're ready, brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder's gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Already, I've been up. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Drums dancing like a butterfly, singing like a bee. I heard my stride. I went from zero to my own hero. Held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder's gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me
You guys ready?
I've got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than the lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Adjournment of the convocation ceremony by the Pro-chancellor.
I hereby declare the convocation ceremony of the university adjourned.
Procession leaves the hall. Graduates, please proceed to the Broadway 2.07 on level 2 to return your robe and collect your academic transcript and certificate. If you need directions, please check with one of our ushers. Do take note that the scroll and transcript collection counter will be closed at 2 p.m. Please ensure you collect yours on time. Guests, please remain seated until the processions leave the 4th floor. For photography, you may proceed to the areas set up at the atrium, driveway, and outdoors. We would like to once again remind you to adhere to the SOPs to safeguard you and our community from the COVID-19 virus. The Mei Ling Young Auditorium will be temporarily closed for sanitization. The next session will start at 11:30 a.m. Your health and safety are important as we are not entirely free from COVID-19. Therefore, it is important for us to adhere to the SOPs strictly. Please exit the Mei Ling Young Auditorium once the ceremony ends, as it will be closed for sanitization. Procession of Graduates. Academic Procession. Grand Procession. Audience, please stand. Audience, kindly be seated. A warm welcome to Yang Berbahagia Academician Datin Paduka Setia Datuk Dr. Aini Idris, Pro-chancellor. Yang Berusaha Professor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice-Chancellor. Members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, distinguished guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. This ceremony is live streamed via Zoom. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to parents who are attending this ceremony virtually. Announcement of the purpose of the congregation by the Vice-Chancellor of the International Medical University.
The purpose of this congregation is to confer the degrees of the Bachelor of Dental Surgery, Bachelor of Science Honours in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Bachelor of Nursing Science Honours Post-Registration, Bachelor of Science Honours in Chinese Medicine, Bachelor of Science Honours in Chiropractic.
Addressed by the Vice-Chancellor. May we invite Yang Berusaha Professor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice-Chancellor, to deliver his speech.
Yang Berbahagia Academician Datin Paduka Setia Datuk Dr. Aini Idris, Pro-Chancellor, International Medical University, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, members of the faculty, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, distinguished guests, parents, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IMU's Convocation 2022. This year's ceremony is very significant as we celebrate our 30th anniversary. The chosen theme of nurturing leaders today aptly reflects why we're here this morning, to celebrate the successes of our graduates who are about to begin a new adventure as they enter their next phase in life and where they will be leaders in their chosen fields. Apart from celebrating our graduates, we also want to acknowledge the support system that has enabled our students to reach this far. Parents, family, friends, faculty and staff members of the IMU. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last few months, we have all started to reclaim some normalcy in our lives. Face-to-face meetings are gathering momentum, and businesses have gone back to full operating hours. Many of us have even managed to balik kampung for the festival and religious holidays for the first time in 2 years. Yet, in moving forward, we must not forget the lessons that we have learned, the stories and the actions that we have embraced to get through the challenges that COVID-19 threw at us, individually and as an institution of higher learning. Throughout this strange and unprecedented journey, the IMU has set in motion many initiatives to make sure we deliver on our promise to provide the best quality education and to ensure that the student learning experience is maintained. Some of such initiatives took the form of digital transformation, and while hybrid learning is not new to IMU, the pandemic generated an urgency to push forward the development of digital tools such as virtual and augmented reality, allowing us to make learning more immersive and engaging. It was important that the pandemic did not succeed in stealing any of the joys and learnings of being a student at the IMU, and that those graduating today are as prepared as any other cohort, past and present. Ladies and gentlemen, with every challenge faced, there will also be an opportunity for us to innovate and improve ourselves. Here at IMU, we continuously aspire to provide quality and relevant education that is sustainable, not only for our students, but also for the institution and society. In the last year, IMU has achieved many goals. These include consecutively receiving its international re-accreditation from the International Society of Biomedicine for our Biomedical Sciences program, and launching an interactive online module that we developed together with the Ministry of Health around patient safety. At the IMU, we take pride in being able to adapt to society's evolving needs, and this has led us to update our existing programs where necessary. Among others, these updates included the implementation of the MBBS program and the Dental Curriculum 2021. In answering the society's growing thirst for all things digital, we recently launched the first digital health degree in Malaysia that integrates information and communication technology, data analytics, and healthcare, and will welcome its first intake in July 2022. This initiative opens up new opportunities for the next generation of students, especially those outside of science-based backgrounds. My dear graduates, the transition from university life to the workforce has always been very challenging, even more so since the pandemic hit, one of which the World Health Organization has described as a one-in-a-century health crisis, warning that the effects of which will be felt for decades to come. Many changes have been seen, lived, and experienced on a personal level, as a nation, and as a global community. What started off as a statistic became a reality when close friends and families were impacted by COVID. The crisis has driven home the point that we at IMU have always worked towards, to nurture healthcare professionals who are well-trained and future-ready. Healthcare professionals who are armed with the required clinical skills, and more importantly, the desire to constantly update themselves with the little skills the industry has to offer. In terms of being future and digitally ready, in the days preceding the pandemic, the IMU had introduced big data analytics into our programs to prepare you, our students, to be more digitally savvy, and in order to make digital advances such as telemedicine and telehealth. But while these hard skills are crucial, the positive culture of service is even more important. This is why at the IMU, we ensure that you are immersed in much needed soft skills such as communication, time management, emotional resilience, and leadership. Continue to further consolidate these qualities and practice them throughout your career. My dear graduates, it was evident that both the mental and physical health of frontliners had taken a toll from COVID, many facing burnout and emotional distress. This raises the urgency and importance to have greater self-awareness and build emotional resilience to manage one's own health. Pay attention and be cognizant of your own mental health. Learn to recognize the signs that you're overwhelmed and don't be reluctant to seek help. Reach out and stay connected with your alma mater and the alumni. There is always someone ready to share the experiences and know-how and who can be your sounding board. Take care of yourselves so that you can take care of the community better. As you enter into the working world, let the IMU's principles of trust guide you. Be trustworthy and stand for integrity. Be responsive to the community's needs. United towards a common goal. Be committed to service and stay tenacious in the pursuit of excellence. I hope these values will carry you through your career and your actions will be testament to all that you have learned as a student. Be the best person that you can be. Treat people with respect and be humbled. Always have the community at the center of your interaction. Wherever your paths lead you, remember that you are the product of unique circumstances. You have overcome the challenges of the pandemic, and that is a tribute to your commitment, your resilience, and your determination. Our success in the future lies in how well we can consolidate our experiences in the past. Use what you have learned within this hall as a base for you to spread your wings and fly high into the future. To all our graduates here today, as you go forth to build a successful career, may you continue to do yourself, your family, and IMU proud. Thank you.
Presentation of graduates.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I certify to you and the Board of Governors of the International Medical University that all candidates now to be presented and those others listed in the graduation program have fulfilled the conditions of the university for admission to the degrees indicated in the program.
With the authority vested in me by the university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled, and I admit you to the degrees to which they are entitled, those others listed in the graduation program.
Conferment of degrees for School of Dentistry. May we invite Professor Xiao Liang Lin, Dean, School of Dentistry, to read the names of the graduates. Conferment of the Bachelor of Dental Surgery.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Audrey Gan Mei Sin. Avril Lim Jia Lee. Celine Yong Zi Chin. Chan Yen Ni. Tan Shin. Tong Sao Xuet. David Chiang Kai Tong. Eileen Lee Yi Nin. Yao Pei Yin. Esther Go Sin Yin. Esther Tiong Sin Yi. Feng Zi Qin. Han Jia Yi. He Jill Yen. Jessica Tan Shin Wei. Joyce Yi BB. Kang Li Wei. Karen So Ka Lin. Leong Sin Yi. Lim Jia Yin. Lin Ka Yi. Ng Lu Yi. Ng Mei Lit. Ng Xue Li. Nishantini anak perempuan Ramesh Anand. Nur Safiani binti Mahat. Kit Pajeji Shazain binti Abu Mansor Swaziyi Tanjarong Ti Wei Lin Dai Zi Ho Teresa Kwek Suki Tai Lu Yen Tiong Zi Tin Wendy Ong Che Yi Yi Zi Yin Yao Yi Shin Yong Jia Yi
Conferment of degrees for School of Pharmacy. May we invite Professor Muhammad Zulkifli bin Majuso, Dean, School of Pharmacy, to read the names of the graduates. Conferment of Bachelor of Science Honours in Pharmaceutical Chemistry.
Yang berbahagia, Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor of Science Honours in Pharmaceutical Chemistry. Claudia Lim Q. Wen. Go Ling Lee. Venusha anak perempuan Venugopan. Yap Chuan Wade. And Yo Yung Zin.
Conferment of degrees for School of Health Sciences. May we invite Professor Winnie Chi, Dean School of Health Sciences, to read the names of the graduates.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor of Nursing Science Honours post-registration. Ang Pei Wen. Cho Yik San. Iwan, anak perempuan Ejun. Evelyn Shamani, anak perempuan Surapan. Fong Jin Jin. Ho Kok Ping. Lee Hui Man. Lim Su Teng. Lim Yi Ting. Lu Hui Chi. Nagani, anak perempuan Kanaka Sundram. Eng Michelle. Nitya Rubani, anak perempuan Govinda Raju Elias Gobi. Pang Ling. Sanggita, anak perempuan Mani. Sani Kaur, anak perempuan Surinder Singh. Tamarai Chelby, anak perempuan Manoharan. To Su Eng. Yashini, anak perempuan Ganesan. Yokeswari, anak perempuan Kanapan. Yong Ting Ting.
Conferment of degrees for Center for Complementary and Alternative Medicine. May we invite Associate Professor Dr. Ranjit D. Always, Director Center for Complementary and Alternative Medicine, to read the names of the graduates. Conferment of the Bachelor of Science Honours in Chinese Medicine.
Yang Bahagia Dato' Pro-chancellor, I request pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor of Science Honours in Chinese Medicine. Babita Supina Virasamy. Chin Yo Yong.
Conferment of the Bachelor of Science Honours in Chiropractic.
Yang Bahagia Dato' Pro-chancellor, I request your pleasure in conferring our graduates the Bachelor of Science Honours in Chiropractic. Elisa Lo Po Yin. Ryan Chong Jin Yi. Chin Si King. Chong Chun Feng. Christopher Chan Zi Ki. Gabriel Wong Ka Yi. He Jia Yu. Ho Sin Yi. Isaac John De Silva. Jade Lee Shun Wen. Kavindashini Pillai Ravindran. Ko Victor. Kong Wan Yi. Lai Wing Hong. Lee Si Chi. Lim On Kin. Lim Xiao Heng. Louis Wan Shi Chi. Lo Heng Keat. Undumala Ravi. Min Yoon Hum. Mo Ching Quyen. Priscilla Lim Yik Sian. Veni Li Jia Yi. Samantha Su Yi. So Wei Chi. Tan Mei Sin. Timothy Chiu Yan Shung. Yang Po Xuan. Yum Man Jung. Yu Yan Jian.
Addresses by representatives of the convocating classes.
A very warm welcome to Yang Berbahagia Academician, Datin Paduka Setia, Datuk Dr. Aini Idris. Wait, I'm so sorry. Professor Abdul Aziz Baba, Vice Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, parents, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jia from DT117 School of Dentistry. It is a great honor to be standing here today. Wait, It is a naughty cap. It's a great honor to be standing here today to share a word or two on behalf of my peers in this remarkable event. Let me start by saying congratulations to the graduating class of 2022. We did it. Our hard work has finally paid off and we are now ready to embark on a new journey in our life. It is no secret that the previous 4 to 5 years, in fact, for us 5.5 years due to the pandemic, have been incredibly challenging for our class. Unprecedented, uncertain, and unpredictable are the few words we heard multiple times during these 2 years. I can still recall how clueless we were when we had to do all our online classes during the pandemic. Believe me or not, we were clueless until the extent that our lecturer would join each and every one of our classes just to remind us that, guys, it's time, don't be late for the next class. And when we're just about to get used to studying online, things change again. We were called back to campus, off campus, and on campus again, depending on the guidelines from Ministry of Higher Education. I can recall that we had a lot of worries during that time. We worry about our research, meeting our clinical competency requirement, and lack of clinical training. Having said this, we find our ways of conquering these challenges. We learn how to present confidently in front of our laptops by staring at the webcam. We learn how to pretend to have connection issues where lecturers call our name during classes. We learn how to catch our runners' attention when we need something in the clinic. We learn how to appreciate all the precious clinical sessions we had. And most importantly, we learn how to adapt to changes. Change is the only constant in life. Learning how to adapt to changes helps us to become a better version of ourselves. Fellow graduates, we must not forget, striving through these challenges would never be possible without the help and support of the people around us. To our dearest parents, thank you for working relentlessly to support our journey here at IMU. Thank you for your never-ending support when we are facing various challenges during the pandemic. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here graduating with a degree today. To our beloved lecturers, thank you for working tirelessly to ensure we have sufficient clinical exposure during these difficult times. Thank you for all your guidance, advice, and motivational support. We will take it to heart and remember it during our practice in the future. To all the other staff in IMU, our lab technicians, academic services and student services hub and others, thank you for saving us when we struggle with our lab works and other issues. Thank you for all the information and assistance provided throughout this journey. Last but not least, I would like to thank you, my classmates, DT117 School of Dentistry. Thank you for all your cooperation and support throughout these 5 years. Let's cherish all the memories we made and don't forget to keep in touch. Dear graduates, graduation marks the conclusion of one chapter and the beginning of another chapter with bigger challenges to face in our life. Always remember to have faith in yourself and you are capable of taking on any obstacle that may come in your life. We have all overcome a unique experience that has never happened before. Before I end my speech, I would like to wish each and every one of the graduating class of 2022 all the very best. May you shine in your next life chapters. Thank you very much.
My name is Bhavita Sufina, and I'm a Chinese medicine graduate from CM217. Thank you. Thank you all for being here to celebrate with us on this special day. It is an honor to address those people whose goodness has sustained me over the past 4.5 years. Today marks a momentous occasion, as I can stand here and proudly say that we are officially Chinese medicine practitioners. When we began our journey, it seemed like there was an overwhelming number of risk factors for failure. But to see each one of you here with me today, having overcome these challenges is a testament to our dedication and also to the protective factors we've gathered along the way to shape our path. First, we have learned resilience. On a broad scale, we have adapted and persisted throughout the duration of our degree. In this arduous landscape, we have found our feet and flourished. I'm sure we can all recognize the feelings of stress, exhaustion, and inadequacy in the face of seemingly endless onslaught through the long days at the clinic, longer nights of studying, desperately catching up on reading to answer tomorrow's questions. Through all this, we've grown courage to continue to try again, and this resilience will stand us in good state to grow and thrive as practitioners. Secondly, we've learned the protective value of compassion. We came to this course already brimming with a passion to help others, and we have come to realize the true humanizing influence of going beyond the pure science to empathetically engage with our patients and our colleagues. With such compassion, we're able to enrich the experience for all involved and be rewarded with a sense of fulfillment. But it has been equally valuable on this journey to recognize the importance of compassion for self. The myriad of study, research, and work commitments may seem to pull us in 1,000 different directions all at once. It is in taking the time to look after ourselves and our friends that we become pillar of strength to draw on from within. Finally, it is the community surrounding us that's made all the difference in supporting us in this exciting ride in IMU. IMU has meticulously prepared each and every one of us to become a competent Chinese medicine practitioner and respective healthcare professionals now and in the future. The knowledge and skills instilled by our esteemed lecturers and mentors during our time of studying here has undoubtedly shaped myself to be the practitioner I am today. And I can confidently say the same applies to every one of my fellow classmates here as well. To the lecturers and staff who has generously shared their time and expertise, often going above and beyond to enhance our learning, thank you. To our parents, partners, family, and friends who offered a listening ear, various body parts to be repeatedly examined, and unwavering love, thank you. And to my fellow graduates, over the course of this journey, we have banded together with a joyous spirit. I thank you for the sense of uplifting care and support that we have cultivated. Congratulations on this incredible achievement, and I look forward to seeing how our resilience, compassion, and sense of community will lay the foundation for further successes. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of you, all the graduates. This song we dedicate to mom and dad. So, we love you. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit by with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountain. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am small when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can Light up your pushlight, please. So imperfectly, but very poor, and I am filled with wonder. Sometimes I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains.
to more than I can be. 사랑해. You raise me up. Congratulations to all of you. Give a round of applause for the graduates.
Hi, all graduates. Since you have overcome all the challenges and the struggles for all those years with tons of homeworks, so this song is dedicated by you. Sorry, this song is dedicated for you. Because remember, your family, your friends and partners, they will always be standing by you. So congratulations all graduates because you made it until today. So this is Stand By You. Music. Thank you.
Enjoy together, okay? Graduates, you can stand up.
Hands, put your empty hands in mine.
Clap your hand, everybody.
And scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you.
Oh, tears make a lattice cold in your eyes. And hurt, I know you hurt it, but so much. And love, if your wings are broken, borrow mine so yours can open too.
Together, all the graduates.
Stand by you. Even if you break it down, we can find a way to break through. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through all with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through all with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you.
Yeah, you're all I never knew I needed. And the heart, sometimes it's unclear why it's beating. And love, if your wings are broken, we can break through those emotions too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. By the whole truth, I guess the truth is what you believe in. And faith, I think faith is having a reason. And no, if your wings are broken, borrow mine so yours can open too. 'Cause
Closing of the convocation ceremony by the Pro-chancellor.
I hereby declare the convocation ceremony of the university adjourned.
Negaraku, audience to stand. Procession leaves the hall. Graduates, please proceed to the Broadway 2.07 on level 2 to return your robe and collect your academic transcript and certificate. If you need directions, please check with one of our ushers. Do take note that the scroll and transcript collection counter will be closed at 2 p.m. Please ensure you collect yours on time. Guests, please remain seated until the procession leaves the 4th floor. For photography, you may proceed to the areas set up at the atrium, driveway, and outdoors. We would like to once again remind you to adhere to the SOPs to safeguard you and our community from the COVID-19 virus. The Mei Ling Young Auditorium will be temporarily closed for sanitization.